making a pair of earrings from a soda can and cardstock. So what I have here in front of me is a Coke can that I have already cut, and I just cleaned it up and cut it, and then I put it through an embossing folder by Tim Holtz. And so this was the embossing folder, and I just made sure that my can covered the pieces I wanted, and the design that I wanted were these round medallion shapes. So I did that, and then I took those pieces and I used a die that I had, and I cut out the soda can pieces. Now the die had a hole in the center, okay, so that's why you're seeing a hole cut from the patterned shape, and you can see there that it is a soda can. And then I did the same with the cardstock, and now I'm going to put those together, and I'm going to do that with a thick piece of double-sided tape. All right, and the reason I'm doing that this way is because using the little holes from the center, I'm going to reverse them on the earrings. All right, so to begin, I'm just going to put the cardstock down onto the tape, like so. And then I'm going to pick up the reverse. So I'm picking up the soda can center, and I'm going to stick that. Let me grab a pair of tweezers here just to kind of assist. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to pick up the soda can centers and stick those in there as well. All right. All right, and that's where the tape is going to come in handy, because it is going to hold across that cut shape. And so now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut these two apart. I could, you know, send it through the die machine again if I wanted to, but I'm just going to cut the tape off around the outside. So okay, so a trick, now that I have cut with my scissors and I have this adhesive on here, I will later clean them off with rubbing alcohol to get the adhesive off of them, since they were not no stick. All right, so now I am just ready to peel back my adhesive here. Make sure it's down, and then I'm going to take my soda can piece and lay it on top of there. All right, and then I have my center that's going to go in here, and just push that all together. All right, and that, for all intents and purposes, is going to be our earring shape, like so. All right, and I'm going to do the same on the other piece. I feel some adhesive around the outside edge, and I'm going to work on removing that in just a little bit. So I've got those pieces lined up, and I'm sticking my cardstock center in there, like so. All right, now I can go around the edge here with my gum eraser and get that to kind of burnish and tuck in any adhesive that's sticking out on the edge. Okay, I'm just going to go feel around. The other thing I could do is put a little powder on the outside edge here, just to take the tackiness down. All right, now the next thing I need to do is poke a hole for my jump rings, and to do that I'm going to use my awl. You could use a paper punch. There's lots of different things you could do. I'm just going to put it on top of my gum eraser here as my backdrop, and and choose where I want to poke my hole. Now I want my hole to be not too far down so that I can add my jump ring in. Okay, so I'm going to look to where I want to place this, and I'm going to go right here, and then I am just going to push a nice size hole through that. Now, if you have a piece sticking out the back like so that you're going to want to clean up, you could do that with an emery board and just going over that back piece. You can file that down a little bit. Be careful that you don't file your paper too much in the process, okay? You can also use this to go around your edges to soften those up and to get rid of the adhesive on the sides. All right, so there's one, and here is the next one. And once again, I'm just going to poke a nice little hole through there. Go around my edges. And I'm going to work on this little section right here, just to flatten it out a little bit. The other thing I can do is take my awl and take the wooden part and just push down, and that will flatten that out a little bit as well. All right, so I'm not worried about it sticking out too much. I just wanted to adjust it a little bit, okay? And now all I need to do is attach my ear wires. And so to do so, I'm going to grab my ear wire and I'm going to twist it open and stick on my earring piece and close that up. And there is what the earring will look like. And there's our second one.